Today, very shocking news fact: Amy divorced Chris Marek. Is Amy Roloff's ego out of control, but why? I will explain everything, do not miss this video. Hello viewers, I'm Tina, welcome to our new video. Before going to the main topic, I have a request for those of you who don't subscribe, comment, like after watching my video. Please subscribe and stay with us, because it is very difficult for us to make a video. Let's go back to the news. Is Amy Roloff's ego out of control, but why? Following season 25 of Little People, Huge World, Amy Roloff has shown evidence of having a huge ego despite having had ups and downs in the show. With her ex-husband, Matt Roloff, and their kids, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob Roloff, the matriarch of the Roloff family has been a major character in the show. Almost 20 years later, the Roloff children have grown up, begun families, and embarked on new life paths. The current drama mostly revolves around Zach and Tori Roloff's conflict with Matt, but Amy is causing trouble. In 2016, the nearly 30-year marriage between Amy and Matt terminated in divorce. In the settlement of their divorce, Matt bought Amy's stake in Roloff Farms. Due to this formal transaction, Amy was no longer a co-owner of the farm that had played a vital role in the family's life. Karen Chandler, who had been employed at the farm for more than 10 years, was the woman Matt began dating after their split. Since their relationship was made public in early 2017, the couple has become engaged. Chris Marek and Amy were married in August 2021. Prior to and following their divorce, Amy was not afraid to criticize Matt, which may indicate that she has a large ego. The way she reacted to Matt's choices on Roloff Farms in Little People, Big World Season 25 demonstrated her sarcasm. Amy expressed her dissatisfaction with Matt's decision to convert their family home into a short-term rental, citing their lengthy and complicated past together. In spite of admitting that it makes commercial sense, Amy's comments reveal her own disappointment and subtly critical opinion. When Amy requested her husband to deal with Matt directly, she remained calm but showed her genuine emotions in a preview video, according to Us Weekly. "I don't question him about those farm-related matters. I can't do that," she added. It was obvious that Amy was frustrated, and she made fun of Matt for it. Amy's sarcastic remarks stem from her displeasure with Matt's control over family matters. Hence, Matt frequently deserves to be dragged. But because Amy has such a big ego, she might believe she is immune to criticism. Despite their seeming happiness together, Amy may not be aware of Chris's true motivations. He doesn't really respect her, as evidenced by the fact that in season 25, Chris was found chatting to Matt about Amy. Although he claimed that he and Matt didn't discuss Amy, Chris acknowledged that they had, and even voiced his displeasure with the things she did that he didn't like. This was an indication that Chris might be abusing his connection to Amy, and her history with Matt, to raise his profile and attract more viewers to the show. Before the most recent season of Little People, Big World, some fans disagreed with Chris. Chris went swiftly from being a bachelor for life to getting married to Amy. Following their marriage, Chris wrote a strange Facebook status update claiming that he had sacrificed his player badge for Amy. Questions were raised over Chris' sexual orientation as well as how quickly he transitioned from a self-described single man to a family man. Even though they were married 3 years ago, all of these factors point to Chris perhaps using Amy as leverage. Amy seems to love her celebrity a bit too much, which is common for a reality TV star who has been in the business for almost 20 years. With 1.5 million Instagram followers, the matriarch of the Roloff family is active on the social media network. She advertises a link to Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen and offers a shopping and retail profile in her bio. She's taking use of her celebrity in whatever way she can, even though it's unclear if Little People, Big World will return for another season. Amy has an exaggerated ego since she isn't afraid to capitalize on her fame. As demonstrated by Zach and Tori's refusal to communicate with either of their parents, there are obviously issues in the Roloff household. Even though Zach failed to recognize Mother's Day, Amy posts as though nothing is amiss. She is always posting about cooking, promoting her kitchen business, and accepting speaking engagements at events. Over the course of her nearly 2 decades of reality TV appearances, Amy's ego has clearly grown. She has positioned herself as someone who makes almost all of her money from her celebrity, even though her recipes aren't really noteworthy. On Little People, Big World, Amy's domineering demeanor was well known. In the season 25 episode, Matt even referred to Amy as a dictator, stating that she can cross that line from micromanager to dictator quicker than me. Even if this is an exaggerated analogy, Amy is unquestionably a strong woman when she wants to be in command. Amy took the initiative and stood by her decisions while Matt, Karen, and Chris were having trouble completing the preparations for a major event, despite Matt accusing her of being a dictator. Amy's typical strategy, although effective, emphasizes her commanding demeanor, to which Matt had been used. Even though Matt was critical, Chris and Karen seemed to agree with Amy's leadership style. Despite being a bit demanding, Amy usually managed to get the job done. And this event was no exception. But persistently projecting a dictatorial image is a sign of her inflated ego and lack of trust in anybody but herself. The presence of Karen and Chris, as well as the fact that Matt and Amy were formerly married, always adds a level of complexity. Their frequent arguments and sarcastic remarks make it challenging for them to work together. Her leadership style may have come across as overly strict and controlling, but it made sure that important decisions were taken quickly, underscoring the need of having a capable leader. Amy, however, performs poorly when she is denied authority. Despite Amy's inflated ego, Matt has been the target of the negative comments following Little People, Big World Season 25. Her hunger for popularity, sarcasm toward Matt, and refusal to give up control in leadership roles all suggest that she has grown a bit too big since her debut on the show. In the end, Amy is more likable than Matt, but both of them have become somewhat conceited due to their celebrity. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.